going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2025 Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona International Speedway. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, 2023 Coca-Cola 600 winner, and 2021 Coke Zero Sugar 400 winner at Daytona, Ryan Blaney in the 12th car for Team Penske. And starting in second position on the outside of the front row, we have the winner from the Chicago Street Course last year, Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports, still looking for his first win of this season. Starting in third position, we have the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2024 Brickyard 400 winner, Kyle Larson, the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in fourth position on the outside of row number 2, we have the 2015 Daytona 500 winner and 3-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, Joe Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting in fifth position, we have the 2022 Daytona 500 winner, 2020 NASCAR Xfinity champion, winner from Talladega earlier this year, Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. And starting in sixth position, we have 3-time Daytona 500 winner, Denny Hamlin, the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, who has 4 wins so far in 2025. Starting in 7th position, we have the winner from Richmond this past week, 2011 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Champion, 2013 Xfinity Champion, and 2018 Daytona 500 Champion, Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Childress Racing. And starting in 8th position, we have the 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series Champion and back-to-back Daytona 500 winner, William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in 9th position, we have the 24 Southern 500 winner, Chase Briscoe in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in 10th position, we have the 2012 NASCAR Cup champion, 2010 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. Starting in 11th position, we have the winner from Las Vegas earlier this year, Josh Berry in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. And starting in 12th position, we have the winner from Atlanta last year and 2016 NASCAR Xfinity champion, Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. Starting 13th position, we have a 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion, Zane Smith in his 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 14th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Cup champion and 2009 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Kyle Busch in the A car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting in 15th position, we have a 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Champion and 2024 Coca-Cola 600 winner, Chris Rebel in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in 16th position, we have a 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year winner, Carson Osbar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting 17th position, we have 3-time Repco Supercar champion and 5-time NASCAR Cup winner on road courses, Shane Van Gisbergen in the 88 car for Trackhouse Racing, who have the Red Bull car this weekend. And starting in 18th position, we have a 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2024 NASCAR Cup Series rookie, or 2023 NASCAR Cup Rookie of the Year winner, Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 19th position, we have the 2025 Coca-Cola 600 winner, Ross Chastain in the 1 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting in 20th position, we have a 2021 Daytona 500 winner, Michael McDowell in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting 21st position, we have AJ Allmendinger in the 16 car for Colleague Racing. And starting in 22nd position, we have a 2025 Brickyard 400 winner, Bubba Wallace in the 23 car for 2311 Racing. Starting 23rd position, we have Ty Dillon, the 10 car for Colleague Racing. And starting 24th position, we're the winner from Daytona in 2023 in the summer race. And we also do have the 2015 Xfinity champion, Chris Buescher in the 17 car for RFK Racing. Starting 25th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2023 Daytona 500 winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for Hayek Motorsports. And starting in 26th position, we have a 2015 Craftsman Truck champion, 2-time Southern 500 winner, and winner from Daytona in 2018 in the summer, Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting 27th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity champion and 2024 NASCAR Cup Series regular season champion, Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 2311 Racing. And starting 28th position, we have Todd Gillen in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting 29th position, we have a 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Cole Custer in the 41 car for the Haas Factory team. And starting in 30th position, we have a 2020 NASCAR Cup champion, 2014 Xfinity champion, Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting 31st position, we have Ryan Preece in the 60 car for RFK Racing. And starting 32nd position, we have Noah Grace in the 4 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting 33rd position, we have Riley Herbst in the 35 car for 2311 Racing. In starting 34th position, we have John Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting 35th position, we have Cody Ware in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting 36th position, we have Austin Hill in the 33 car for RCR, who's really good at spinning races at super speedway tracks. Starting 37th position, we have the winner of Daytona back in 2019, Justin Haley in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting 38th position, we have BJ McLeod in the 78 car for Live Fast Motorsports. Starting in 39th position, we have the 2007 Coca-Cola 600 winner, Casey Mears in a 66 car for Garage 66, and Mike Wallace almost drove earlier this year. And starting in 40th in last position, we have Joey Gase in the 44 car for NY Racing. So, that is starting lineup for the 2025 Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. What are the big storylines going into this race? Well, there's a couple big storylines. Number one, this is the final race of the regular season. Currently, 14 drivers are locked in the playoffs currently at the moment, with 2 drivers not locked in based off of wins at this point, that being Alex Bowman and Tyler Reddick. If someone already in the playoffs has already locked their way in, one of the 14 drivers picked up the win, or Tyler Reddick or Alex Bowman picks up the victory, then everything will stay the same and nothing will change. But let's say Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, maybe Daniel Suarez, maybe Ty Gibbs, one of those guys, or like Carson Osbar, for example, if one of those guys ends up going to victory lane, everything will change, and that will put one of those 2 guys below the cutoff line. So those 2 are going to be racing for points just in case someone below the cutoff line goes out there and picks up the win and the victory. So who are the favorites going in the race? Well, obviously, I think the Fords are all going to be really, really strong. The RFK Fords I expect to be fast, and Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Ryan Preece. I also think that the Penske cars are going to be the strongest cars on Saturday night. You're going to be looking at Logano lead a lot of laps. You're going to be looking at Austin Cindric lead a lot of laps. You're going to be looking at Ryan Blaney, who won here in the fall 2021. He's going to be looking to lead a lot of laps. You're going to have other guys like Josh Berry, who I think are going to be really strong in this race. And I think the Hendrick cars also are going to be good. Big question will there be a lot of gridlock in this race? I'm not expecting as much gridlock in this one compared to other super speed races because of the intensity of it, but I think you're still going to have some fuel saving because we've seen that in pretty much every super speedway with the next-gen car for the most part, outside of a couple, at least the last couple of years. I think fuel saving is going to be very important in this race, and I think that'll be a major factor to watch during the NASCAR Cup Series race at Daytona. Should be really wild and very exciting event. Hopefully the weather holds off tonight so we can get the race in. Weather's been very iffy the last couple days in Daytona. If the weather holds off, that'll be the best thing at this point. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in regards to that as this race comes up. But I'm looking forward to the race later tonight at Daytona. Should be really exciting, should be really fun, and can't wait for the race to get underway later tonight at Daytona, as we'll determine who makes the playoffs and who doesn't make the playoffs, and which guys will get in and will be competing for a championship in the final 10 races of the NASCAR Cup Series season. Should be a really exciting and really fun night. So, that is going to be for the starting lineup video for the 2025 Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Notifications on so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your picks to win the Cup Series race. Who you think is going to get it done later tonight? Let me know it in the comments below. If the weather holds off later tonight, we should have the NASCAR Cup Series race review. And if the race does end up happening, we will have the O'Reilly Auto Parts silly season predictions for 2026. But if the race does end up getting postponed to Sunday, we'll have the O'Reilly silly season predictions maybe on Monday and push some of the news content maybe later in the week as well. There should be multiple news videos then probably dropping on Wednesday. We'll just have to wait and see on that front. We've got a lot of content coming. We've got some other big news coming. Of course, we're going to have the Trackhouse announcement. We're going to have the news around Dodge and Ram and Kaulig potentially. And we got other content coming out. People like Haley Deegan, Shaman Gisberg, and Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bo Wallace, Ross Chastain, Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, Carson Quavel, Connor Sills Jr. Motorsports. We'll also have Cletus Navarro, Dodge Ram, Frankie Muniz, and some other big content dropping this week very, very soon. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.